Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. I am loving the energies already. Okay. Look what came flying out of the deck when I was shuffling. Okay. Ambition here. I feel like many of your goals are going to be achieved through pure D ambition. Okay. So welcome all to all of the new members of All Being 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. If you're new to the channel and you're stopping by, welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you, and definitely subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. And you will not be disappointed. Okay. To my A1s who are my day ones, I love you. I love you, and the divine loves you. To the Soul Tribe family as a whole, I love you, and the divine loves you. I am grateful for each and every one of you, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, hitting the notification bell, dropping comments below. It all helps the channel to grow. Okay. Also, in addition to that, family, I do appreciate your contributions. Okay. However you see fit through your reads, scheduling your reads, also through just donations. I'm grateful. Okay. Let's hop into the energy. Let's see what the divine wants us to know about this ambition here. Okay. All right. Divine, at this time, I ask that you continue to keep us protected during this read all reason all the time. I ask that you continue to keep us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil, any negative projections, I ask that you shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it, as we too shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it, returning it to sender and clearing, canceling it, and releasing it back to the universe. Okay? All right. I know I said that differently, you guys, but that's what Spirit says. Say. I said, okay. So ambition here, okay? This is the overall energy. I feel like this is your overall energy. You could be very ambitious at this time, family, okay? Working towards something or visualizing something and making it happen, right? And there could have been some sort of trauma that pushed you into this. Like you could be very ambitious when it comes to healing and reflecting on something you could have went through that was traumatizing, okay? I feel like you could be in the energy of wanting to get to the bottom of something that was traumatizing, and you could be reflecting on it now. I feel like whatever this goal is, though, you will get to it. Okay. I feel like you will be successful. All right. There could have been a lot of things that happened, and you're now ready just, to face it. Okay. You're ready to face it. You know that that could be lingering in the back of your mind. Okay. Any trauma that has not been addressed, okay, or at least brought to a closure, it could easily be retriggered. Okay. Now you have some trauma out there that's just some idiots doing it. That's okay. They too in time will be dealt with. Okay. Tell me more about this ambition. Please and thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about this ambition. Yeah. See, somebody wanted you to let go. Somebody did not want you to fly like this eagle. I'm saying this is an eagle, okay? Somebody did not want you to fly, okay? They wanted you to let go of your ambition. They wanted you to let go of your drive. Mhm. Yeah, because they're fed up. They're mad at you. Listen, listen. Somebody is so jealous of your drive and your ambition. It's not even funny. Somebody is extremely jealous of your ambition and your drive, family. They want you to let go of that so bad because they're fed up. They're tired of seeing you. You could be in the public eye. You could just be at work getting all of the employee of the months. Okay. Whatever it is, yeah, they're pissed because they never wanted you to get this wish fulfillment. hmm They're mad. They did not want you to get this fulfillment. They wanted you to let go of this ambition, this drive that you had. hmm I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Jealousy, pure D jealousy. They were causing you trauma because they were jealous of your drive and your ambition. And they wanted you to let that go. They was tired of you getting your wish fulfillment. And you got your wish fulfillment through pure D hard work and perseverance and working diligently through everything you were going through. Because it was enough to drive anybody insane, but you here. Okay. I'm telling you, they were causing you trauma because they were jealous of you. Period. Caused you all that trauma because they were jealous of you. Tell me more about this. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they were angry. They were angry. They were in fear of your abundance, and what you would become after reflecting on everything and your inner awareness. Honey, that's enough to scare any fucking body. Yeah, they scared. They're like, oh shit, right? Because of everything they did to you, family. This is where you talk about karma and guilt catch up with a motherfucker, or just somebody who ain't even guilty and thought they would never have anything caught up with them. They guilty and they scared, and they over here like, oh my god, that's like you dog walking somebody, right, and doing them dirty, and then the next time you see them, they may need you and you don't help them, or you could be on a whole nother playing field and you could be somebody that could really bless their life and you don't. Hmm? Message. Facts. Okay. So somebody was pissed off at your ambition and they were trying to just really just put you through a lot of trauma because they wanted you to let go. They wanted you to let go of whatever it was that you were going after, because somebody here is definitely fed up at the fact that you are very highly favored and blessed, and you do and you continue to get your wish fulfillment. They figured if they could traumatize you enough, you would give up on yourself. And this was all out of jealousy and anger and fear of your abundance, the abundance that you hold internally to yourself, your inner awareness. You reflected sun moon energy. You could be definitely sun moon energy. You could be a moon Pisces or Cancer. You could be a Leo. hmm Yeah. See, you may have a wounded heart right now, family. Okay. You may have a wounded heart right now because you've been through a lot. So it's difficult to get close to you. You ain't, and I don't like to keep saying you're not playing no games, but yeah, you have a wounded heart. Okay, I got you, Spirit. Spirit said, yeah, say that. You don't like playing no games. You have a wounded heart and you're still healing. So you're not up for the games and you won't play with nobody. Mm. Tell me more about this wounded heart, please, and thank you. Yeah, you about protecting your feelings. Bottom line, you done been through too much trauma. So now it's all about you protecting your heart, protecting your feelings, protecting, you know what I'm saying? Facts. It doesn't get any more simpler and plainer and clearer than that. You have done the reflection, you have seen what it was, and yeah, you knew that people were attacking you through your crown chakra, through intrusive thoughts, through intrusive statements, through intrusive comments, through intrusive conversations. This is monitoring spirit. Anybody intruding? Tell me more about these intrusive thoughts. Yeah, they didn't want you to regain, renew, or reconnect. They were trying to invade your space, your energy, your thoughts, everything. Fools disrespecting anything over here. Anything, anywhere, family. So they basically thought that they could intrude your thoughts and get some sort of renewal. That was dumb. That was dumb. But this is these people here. This is these people here. They figured they were going to intrude your space, your thoughts, your energy field, and get some sort of renewal. Well, that didn't work. How did that work? How'd that work out for them? Karmix, you're here. You're watching. Drop it in the comment. How did that work out for you? Did that work out for you? Okay. Crickets. Wait, that I'm kidding. I'm just saying though, yeah. Manic. That manic behavior. I'm telling you, that's manic behavior. Intrusive thoughts. Yeah, that's manic behavior. Intruding on someone's privacy, intruding on someone's, personal life, just to trying to intrude just because you're a nosy, stitch. Okay. Yeah, that's manic behavior. Somebody trying to place you into some sort of low vibrational energies and all that they get. Yeah, they needed to slow down. Somebody here needed to slow down. And that may be what they were trying to do, is to get you to slow down. Because I'm telling you, you're accelerating, you're ascending at a rapid speed, at a rapid rate. It's like every time they do something against you, you take it, you alchemize it, you document it, and you move on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's what's bringing in this change. Tell me more about this change, please, and thank you. Tell me more about this change. Yeah. You about to have some joy in your life. Mm-hmm. They could have be, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's all because, family, they just, this is somebody that's miserable. Okay, they're miserable. Tell me more, sir. Mm-hmm. Deep down inside, they're very jealous. Very jealous energy. Very jealous energy. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Yeah. Can I not make, look, I can't make that up. They're very jealous. They're very jealous because they know that the shadow work that you've had to do, they've never even had to come close to it. They wouldn't know where to even start with it. They understand that your change and the happiness and the joy that you are in at this time came from a long journey of different types of obstacles, challenges that you had to go through. And each one presented a shadow that you had to work through. That shit took a lot of courage to be facing the facts when it comes to pirates, to do the work in your shadow side. That takes a lot of courage. That means you cutting people off. That means you know what I'm saying, you're keeping it a buck. You're no longer gaslighting, lying, or anything of that nature. Not saying you ever did, family, because most people that have to do the shadow work, they got a lot to work with. I don't feel like you had to work with anything like that. You just go on and tell it like it is, which is the truth, which is why most people don't like you, and you cool with that. You cool with that. But then you also had to do with the shadow, deal with the shadow side of, possibly, staying optimistic during times of anxiety. I feel like this anxiety feeling is anything triggering, anything that is abruptive to a peaceful environment, a tranquil environment, a harmonious environment. I feel like, shit, your shadow work that you had to work through, you did. You had to stay optimistic. You had to find joy during times that you were going through some sort of anxiety. And I feel like the shadow work, yes, your intuition had a lot to do with that. You were being guided through courage and love. And that's why you grateful to this day. And that's why they mad. I can't make it up. because that anxiety was supposed to put you in some sort of sorrow. You could have even been in sorrow, but for whatever reason, you're just not built to stop. You're like the Energizer Bunny. Yeah, I can't make it up. You can find peace in darkness. That's crazy, but you can. You can find peace in darkness because you've had to. You've had to. You've been there before. They wanted you to be worn out. This energy wanted to wear you out. They wanted to cause you enough trauma to wear you out. Tell me more, spirit. Oh, yeah. They got resent. They resent you behind their a lack of self confidence, and now they're living in worry and fear, jealousy, worry, fear. Like all this shit. Yeah, they were resent. They resented you flat out. They resent you, family. Okay. They caused you so much trauma. Didn't I tell you, you be that one to see somebody down in the future and they be worried? Yeah. But they caused you so much trauma behind their jealousy and their anger and their fear of your abundance, trying to, intrusively imprint onto you their negative shit. Okay. Wanting to try to renew something out of it. Okay, trying to slow you down through their manic actions and their behaviors. Now they sitting here and worry and fear because I feel like what they did, family, they fucked with you so much that shit they about to find out. They fucked with you so much that they about to find out. Yeah. See, what they should have done was just left you alone. Because I feel like you have forgiven this energy over and over and over again, because that is your energy, courage, love, and forgiveness, and moving on. But they didn't. They didn't. Mm. Tell me more, spirit. Mm. Yeah. And as I look over, look, the unknown towers, sudden changes are coming in. I feel like, you've done what you can do. You've done all you could do. They have yet to do theirs. And I feel this is like a vicious little selfish fucking cycle for these bitches here. Excuse me for cursing, and bitch could be a man or a woman. That's how we rock it. Okay. Nevertheless, I feel like somebody kept you trying to go through some sort of cycle of over and over again of self-reflection and reevaluating yourself and reevaluating you like you was the problem. Bitch, no, you the problem, bitch. You the problem. You don't need to do no more of this. They need to do the shit. You done did enough self-reflection. Ain't no more self-reflecting. You know where you at. You know who you are. You know what's the do's, the don'ts, the wills, the wrongs, the pros, the cons, period. This is somebody that, yeah, they fucked with you so much, family, to now, yeah, the changes that is coming in, they're unknown. I feel like they're unknown. Look, I feel like you already know what's cracking. That's why you making time. You already on point for whatever, for whatever. And they best have just cause, because if they don't, you come in and you come in hard. Facts. So now I feel like all of this energy here with this unknowing and this tower, yeah, sudden changes, okay? These people are crumbling down because of the constant chaos and destruction that they have been causing all over the world in every industry, in every service, in everything, okay? There has not, and I'm just going to say it again, I don't feel that there is one legitimate business out here that has not, and I'm not talking about your small business family. I'm talking about these big motherfucking corporations, insurance companies for shit, and that's for health and car. Okay, the insurance company, mortgages, all that shit, all that kind of business, it's always been bullshit. Dealing with anything, anybody that is tied to any sort of company, corporation, third party contracts of any sort, they all got a clause in there and it's written real small. And you've been working on healing stress so that you could get back to happiness, your creativity, the things that you deserve. But you have been still dealing with these energies over here, these energies that are just hateful and jealous and they're mad. I feel like a lot of them just refuse right now. They're going through this. This is present right here. They going through all of this. And I feel like you're over here and you've done your self-reflecting and you think about the things that you've had to go through and you know what I'm saying? And you do that and you go back and forth with source and spirit and everything else. And what's today? The 7th? Like, I had to go back and forth with some shit. And the spirit was like, no, there's nothing to go back and forth about. No matter what, I don't give a fuck if this is not my property. I fucking pay rent here. I don't have to motherfucking own this goddamn place. The thing is, I pay my rent here. I do what I'm supposed to. I take care of the property that I'm in, which is why you bitches want it so bad, because this is the cleanest motherfucking unit over here. I'm probably pretty sure. It's definitely the most spiritualist one. You feel me, family? And that's what I'm saying. So you're dealing with people up here that are pissed. They're mad. They want what you have. They're very angry. They're very upset. They want you to let go of your ambition because your ambition keeps you moving forward. Your ambition keeps you moving towards the things that you deserve. You've been through stressful life, stressful situations. You are at a healing point in time in your life, and you are a happy creator. And this is the life you deserve. You deserve that life. I heard you, Spirit. So you're healing, put you here, put you here. You deserve your peace. You deserve to be at peace. You deserve to be left alone. Hmm. At the bottom of the deck, got dreams. I feel like, a lot of people share they just don't get it. They do not get it. Your ambition is why you're where you're at. Then you get the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords out here. Yeah. You're honest and fair. And you're being faced with hidden motives, hidden agendas, lying, trickery, deception, and cunning. That does not mix. So they're being seen as Seven of Swords, and you're being seen as Queen of Swords energy, a truth seeker, a truth teller, a clarifier, the bringer of clarity on situations and matters because they fucking lie all the time. They'd have been, we couldn't even do her inspection because da 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 da. Nah, bitch, you couldn't do my inspection because you tried to creep the fuck up in my shit while I wasn't there so that you could try to say, oh, look, yeah, the door was blocked. I couldn't get in. No, motherfucker. No, because had you been there, I would have helped you move the shit. Like I stated in the email that was sent to y'all. No, they wanted to hurry up and come, family. I walk out at 3. They come in at 3:02. And I'm like, if you're expecting the water heater and the furnace and everything, but then the young man tells me, oh, no, I didn't have to do all that. I had a meter thing. I just needed to have access to your thermostat on the wall. I'm like, what? Oh, really? You feel me, family? That kind of shit, you know? So their approach with it, oh, we couldn't even inspect because of, nah, bitch, stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Because I'd have easily wait, hold up. Our maintenance man that comes in, he already know what time it is. I slide the table back, we pull everything back up off the door, boom, everything pushed. This is sliding floor right here. Everything on this is shit. You feel me, family? Yeah, no. Everything can slide on this floor. This ain't no carpeted floor or none of that shit. It's the damn tile shit. So you know what I'm saying? But that was their approach. That's what they wanted to do. They went into, oh, we couldn't do this, we couldn't do that. And because we couldn't do this, we couldn't do that. Nah, bitch, stop lying. You came up in here on some bullshit. First of all, you came 2 minutes after I walked out the door, which told me that was a setup. But we're not gonna relive that. But we gonna keep it running because as soon as you come my way, it's on. Because I know you watch the channel. Yeah, I know you watch the channel. Ah, hmm. Yeah, family. The King of Wands. Okay, in the reverse. So yeah, far from a leader. Okay, far from a visionary. Not bold at all. Okay, not bold at all. And this is who leads. This is who leads nowadays. Stupid motherfuckers like this. Not nobody that just want to be in their office and chill, just motherfucker that want to be in your energy and cause you burdens all the fucking time. That wants you to burn out. You ain't about to burn out nowhere unless it's to your new magnificent tone that the divine about to give to you. Ha! Facts. Hmm. Oh, there gonna be some changes around here, said old Sophia. Be some changes around here, said Sophia. Okay. Yes, okay. All right. Oh, that was funny. Okay, family, let me hurry up with this message here because that was a funny one. Yeah, there gonna be some changes around here, said oh Sophia. Facts. Okay, you got the four of wands out here. Yes, a home. Okay. Stability, belonging, celebrations. Yes, I told you, you moving into that. You moving into that. No one's gonna stop that. You ain't playing with them. You've been patient long enough. Okay. You've been patient long enough. You've been tranquil long enough. You've been within harmony long enough. You ain't got no more time. You like, okay, change, time for a change. Exactly. And this could be from your job. This could be your place of residence. This could be in your relationship. This could be, with your family members, whether it's a good change or a change that is needed. Okay. A change that is needed. I feel like this page of cups right here, yeah, because you're a dreamer. hmm Somebody could have thought you were naive and ignorant to some shit. Bullshit. They thought your head was in the clouds. I guess theirs was. Yeah, Ace of Wands. I cannot make it up. You're a passionate creator, okay? First and foremost. And there's something about your creativity, it's just off the Richter. Right. They wanted to put an end to it. Well, you know, they did in a sense, family, because if you have been blacklisted and you can't get no job, yeah, they put an end to your financial working stability. But guess what? That opened up the doors for a new beginning for you. You transformed, you transcended, and you ascended, and you alchemized that negativity and turned it into pain, into what is it? Pain into, drop it in the comments below. Power. Okay, if you don't know. All right, yeah. Two of Wands out here. Exactly. You've planned, you've plotted, you've planned. And look, I almost said you plotted it, but if you planted those seeds while they were plotting on you, I feel like this was a lot of plotting though. People wanted you back in their energy so that they could really plot against you on a lot of different ways, a lot of different shit. You got to take pictures and have evidence of your firearms being in the police department's possession just in case any weird shit come up and they get to asking, well, did you ever? Yeah, well, your department had it. While I watched some motherfuckers walk up and hand back a man's whole goddamn wallet that y'all released to the wrong people. Which made me question right then and there, if y'all releasing the wrong fucking shit to people, is where you sure my shit stayed up in here? Type energy. You feel me? So you've had to literally plan in the dark against plots that you and your spirit team, well, that really your spirit team brought to your attention. So you had to plan in the dark for the plots afoot. That's where you decided to make a decision and you chose your path. And your path has nothing to do to include any of these people. If anything, your path is to get away from them. And if they keep coming from you for you, family, I'm going to tell you this and I'm going to say it and I'm going to put a stamp on it. Heaven help them, because the divine is not going to allow you to keep on running away from this shit. It's going to have to end up in a fucking courthouse with the hugest trial going on in the state of Colorado or wherever the hell you go. It may incorporate states if they keep fucking with you and traveling everywhere you go or fucking with you where you at. Okay. So I'm going to leave that message here for y'all. Okay. Hopefully it resonates. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit your notification bell. Drop comments below as they help the channel to grow. I love you and the divine loves you. Let's go on and close out. Divine, at this time, I ask that you continue to keep myself and the Soul Tribe family with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth. Ashe, and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.